妈妈，牛来！来菜。
他也太弱了，
太弱了。
你们先走吧，我们会尽快的。
If I told you that the best-selling movie in China right now is something that looks like it was made on the Nintendo 64, you'd call me a liar because you'd say that, David, even AI today can't make this terrible quality anymore. But that's literally what's happening here. A film called New Lai, or Cow Comes as it's translated, or Cow Here, it's a Chinese 3D animation film made by a mother-son duo from a film studio that used to be a home improvement company. It's such an abstract film, and the absurdity of it somehow attracted the attention of Chinese moviegoers. First of all, this movie is just like terrible, objectively speaking. Honestly, because there's like, I watched the screen recorded version. There's no story here. There's no proper screenwriting. The voiceover is terrible. It's just freaking funny because the things that you expect from like a 2010 era YouTube video is being played in a movie theater. And forget AI slobs, forget Studio Ghibli, forget Pixar. This is what 5 years of work, 1.6K yuan, or about $200 in the budget, can get you. It's just built on pure blood, sweat, and tears, and a dream to make movies, apparently. Zero AI use, by the way. After grossing just over $1,000, or around 7,000 about 2 days ago, it actually went into theaters in early August. This now legendary meme film has become a cult favorite in a single day, and is blown up in theaters. It's grossing over 200 million yuan as we speak. And like, this is pretty crazy because it's on track to make more as people start to find out about this film. Now, the plot is very simple, right? It just follows this cow named Niu Lai, which is the Chinese word for cow here, and he has a little brother called Niu R, which literally just means cow too, and their mother. And most of the story centers around like the growing up of Niu Lai meeting a leopard friend, and basically going on this little adventure together of understanding the world. And the whole film doesn't have any forced cringy jokes. It just, in itself, is the joke, right? Now, I read some of the comments from people that watched this and they kind of left the feedback afterwards. The general consensus is that if you treat this as purely a commercial film, which, you know, there's trailers, promotions, stars, this really doesn't hold up at all. It's like not even in, you can't even list it with any standards. You can't compare. But if you see it as sort of spending 20 to 30 yuan to get over an hour of nonstop laughter, then this can actually become something that outshines even, well, I would say most of the Chinese-made comedies in the past 5 to 10 years. And it can probably even go toe-to-toe with movies like Ne Zha 2, which, by the way, brought in billions of sales in domestic Chinese box office. And they found this more refreshing, apparently, than big-budget studio films. So the intense manual 3D effects, which you can probably do 100 times better by paying 20 bucks to any of the AI chatbots, is somehow more organic or natural to the moviegoers, which that part I really understand because the use of AI just makes everything too perfect. And yes, you know, you watch, which I did today for a whole day, just people filming and recording the scenes in the theater as they're laughing. Like the entire theater is like bursting with laughter.
你慢点儿，妈妈会跟不上的。
把他哭的。
不行，我需要这样。哎呦！
妈妈，
神经病啊！
牛来！
And to be honest, somebody that actually put this next to like a comparison of a frame-by-frame AI recreation of the film, you can tell that like the perfection executed by the AI version somehow lost the characteristics that made this awful 3D version better. So in a world of AI slops, you would never imagine a movie with 3D animation from like the 80s. Toy Story, in the 90s, when we first saw that was pretty good, right? That this would become the top seller at the box office this week. And if you just saw the poster, by the way, you would think that this is some really next level studio artistic expression of a famous storybook or something. Or at least the cartoon and the animation is going to match up to today's expectation. And what took The Room, which is a very famous cult classic film now, 15 years to achieve, well, Cal here did in just a week. Less than a week, actually. And the audience bought tickets to just see how bad it was. Suddenly felt like it's the best film right now because there is zero intent, zero message behind the film. You're simply setting yourself up for a fun time by watching this. Which, by the way, 10 years ago, you sitting in front of your computer by yourself and just watching these funny videos that you thought were the most hilarious thing in the world at the time, on YouTube or wherever else, that's the feeling that people are getting. And so I guess, people have this interest as to find out what exactly the movie is about. So they went there and bought the tickets, had a great time. Now, this film has sparked a lot of theories as to why the filmmakers even did it. Someone suggests that they blew their entire movie budget on the Chinese stock market for investment, lost a lot of money. So this was like their hope to pull for a bull market. Makes sense, right? Because you got a cow, you can call it a bull next, investor joke. Others think that this is some next level joke in the sense that like, there's just no way. Okay, there's no natural explanation as to why this even took place. Because again, from a pure, let's say the Oscar level films are the Paramount movie making. And this film, Cow Here, will be something that like a fourth grader can do, in one afternoon. And it took them 5 years apparently. My personal theory is that this film is somehow a money laundering scheme. I just don't have the proof for it, right? But I still think that it's just not that simple. Maybe it's the fact that people are so tired of perfection and so tired of big studios. Maybe because Cow Here is just like the most innocent project to ever touch Chinese cinema, right? One where there is no political red lines to be crossed. One where that nobody's going to get offended by cows. The safest film, so to speak. And the question on my mind is like, who actually at the censorship bureau approved this title and was like, look, they saw the title, they were like, Cow Here. Oh great, saw the summary. It's like just a cow and a leopard having fun growing up. They're like, yep, that one checks all the marks on a safe film that's not going to cause political problems for us. But it's definitely funnier if you went to the theater with a bunch of people than to sit at home and watch this, because I don't think you get the same type of feeling, right? Because at the theater, you don't know what's coming next. Like the next frame could be even worse than the previous one. So that's where the absurdity of this film, like watching it in the theater with a bunch of other people, makes it even more fun. But then again, if we recall back to 2008, 2009, when YouTube just first started, some of the most simple videos at the time were the funniest. Like even to this day, you still find those videos funny compared to what's being portrayed online now. So maybe we just miss those simpler days. I think that's really where this Cow Here film shined. And well, I guess best wishes for becoming the most successful. It would be hilarious if it beats out Naja in the box office, which I doubt, but anything can be possible. I made a shorts like a day ago and suddenly this film blew up. So who knows? Anyways, thanks for watching this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I don't have a place where you can watch this film. Maybe you can find it on like, some websites or something, but you only get like the theater recording version of this. So sorry about that. But let me know in the comments about your thoughts on this film, Cow Here. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.